Hey guys, this is Professor Janacek. I just want to go over some thoughts on infinite series and convergence. Let's begin with infinity. First off, infinity is not a number. Therefore, we cannot treat it like a number, although many try to. It is a concept. We happen to have a symbol for infinity that looks like a number, but it's not actually a number. We often see infinity notated on a number line. We have a spot to indicate where it might be if it were a number, along with its mate, negative infinity. However, it's not actually a number on the number line. We just indicate where it would be. Now, speaking of the number line, turns out the number line is dense. This means that between any two numbers on the number line, there are infinitely more numbers in between them. We can continue on breaking down numbers on the number line and getting infinitely more between each number. We can go from 0 to 1 to 2, but in doing so, we skip over infinitely many other numbers. Now let's take the sum of an infinite sequence. The first term of the sequence plus the second term of the sequence plus the third term of the sequence. And suppose that goes on infinitely. This sum is called a series. We are, in theory, adding numbers forever. Now, if the sequence of numbers is getting larger, the first term is smaller than the second term, which is smaller than the third term, and they simply keep getting bigger, the values we add are getting bigger, thus our series is getting larger. We call this divergent. Now, if those values are getting smaller, so the first term is larger than the second term, which is larger than the third term, so on and so forth, then the numbers we keep adding are getting smaller. Eventually, they get so small that their value is insignificant. We are adding so little at the end that it doesn't matter. The first terms of the sequence that we're adding add to a number. However, the last terms of the sequence don't change that number significantly because they're so small. In this case, we say the series is convergent. And it converges to this number from our first few terms. So, the leading terms, which are the first few terms, they will give us the convergent value if the series converges. However, it's the tail, or the last terms, that tell us whether it converges or diverges. I hope this helps. Have fun. See you next time.